So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
The Eggs Benedict, yes. But yeah, like I'm curious where the plot's gonna go. I feel like at the moment, like, Clive is kind of his own problem, and
Torgal, what is it?
everyone else is kind of just doing their own thing.
Good old wager. Come on.
Like, there's a lot of other things going on in the world, like classism, you know. But as of right now, it doesn't really feel like Clive's necessarily intertwined. What is it, Torgal? Is it a wall? What is it, Torgal? Oh. Too weak to open the wall. Gotta level up some more. Oops.
What happened here?
Imperials.
Imperial scum.
We've got a live one. What are you doing here? March to me.
Answer me, corpse.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Boy, they got some kind of bird they do.
It's over. You lose.
Sorry, buddy. You're super dead this time.
Stay down.
Thought you could escape us, did you, bandit? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
It's a legitimate strategy. Are they ever gonna reach? Are they ever gonna run up this hill? Doesn't feel like it so far. I wonder if they thought this one through. I'm sorry, I'm just very curious if I can defeat them all without actually doing anything. Let's go.
Ducal dogs. They were innocent people.
Well, chat, hope you're all having a good day so far. I'm just more curious, like, they didn't like test this to the point where they realized that I can just spam fireballs and like they literally can't do anything against me. Like, I know this isn't intended, but it's kind of funny. I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. Hey, birds. Fine, our game is over.
Somebody heal me, damn it.
Whoop. Alright. Imperials are, not so bright. Whoops. Oh. Oh, okay. That was weird. The camera kind of got stuck there for a minute.
All must burn. The bearers and
Beware of old
those who
Greg.
shelter them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Who in the hell? There's a movie, yeah, it was pretty so.
Wake winds.
Oops, one more shot, alright. It's like, yeah, he's a failed Resident Evil boss. Like, sorry man, we must make it a little more oomph. We want like, you know, like kind of like a chainsaw, not... We're not really looking for the old executioner vibe this time. Boom. It's true. One small change in life. You went to a better college. Maybe you'd be in Resident Evil. Not here. Who would have thought? Only he graduated to Bry.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Five. Go.
We're too late. Gav.
Oh, just in time, Gav. Oh, thanks for the help, bud. Oh, yeah.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death.
No, this is the first Final Fantasy with F-bombs in it.
Gav.
Yeah, this is the first, like...
We want to help.
M-rated Final Fantasy, so there's full-on
He's got your own
swearing,
stuff to be getting on with.
partial nudity, all those crazy things that you never see in a normal
But I can
Final
wait.
Fantasy.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick.
Also, it's kind of
Last
weird
I
that
heard, he was
the
planning another
group of people who
excursion.
have divine
What about
powers
the
are the ones who are
villagers?
enslaved, even though they have like literal divine powers. It seems kind of bizarre. Maybe it's just me. Well, I guess everyone
There's a
who
lot to take care of
is
things here.
a bear isn't necessarily
We'll make sure they
also
get a
magic.
proper
I guess it's not
Thank you.
synonymous.
all of you.
Anonymous. Whoops. Wait,
When you're ready, then.
wasn't the one person the person who died? The one NPC? No? Okay. Oh no, the man in yellow.
Lead me to your nest.
Greatest foe of all.
Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
What the fuck is this bozo? Alright, we're heading back to the hideaway.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
But first, we upgrade.
Yes? What?
You got
If
for
you're
me?
gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Nothing. Garbage. Swill. I could buy those.
Come
Garbage.
again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I see I'm busy here.
Alright, what do you got for me? Nope. Oh, it's all swill. Get out of here. Garbage.
Anything
All
else?
of it. Actually,
Make
wait.
it quick. What's saying Fordian, do you?
Again, garbage. All of it.
Fine.
Fine.
Wanted to send a message.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick look.
Sydney! Sydney! Put down the quill.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Oh, perhaps you found more
I
questions,
still
huh?
don't know what to make of this
Alright, alright.
gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
You once told me you wanted to build a crypt.
Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew.
Oh, Clive.
So obsessed with death.
Oh,
that I never
Gravekeeper
stopped to consider
Sid.
the lives of those
Or else
around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, Atonement, then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Maybe they'll call her Mother. Side note, there's a new trailer for the new season of Futurama that just dropped. It actually looks pretty decent. I was kind of forgot that it was coming out so soon.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to...
No one will ask about my moustache. It's very real and not made of paper.
There is a capital by then. The black creeps closer as we speak.
Whoa.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Let's get out of here. You've been exiled from the table.
Your Radiance?
If
What
it
you
is
doing,
fertile
Radiance?
land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
You must like my mustache. You must respect.
Did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house.
Oh.
And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex. I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Figure your shit out, guys. Like, I'm the leaders. They need be.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Solid movie. I'm with you. I think this game's like 30-40% animation and just cutscenes and like 40% gameplay. 20% me
I
waiting.
must have misheard.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
It does look good though. I feel like it's like it almost feels like it's all in engine.
Called that on occasion, but no, not today.
Got to the point where like the cutscenes don't look that much different than the actual gameplay. It's pretty cool. Minus like the super elaborate like, you know, icon fights or whatever. Those get pretty crazy.
Not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing.
This definitely could have been repackaged as a Netflix series. I'm with you. Final Fantasy's done a really bad job of like transitioning into film though. I guess like Advent Children's like the one example. It's like the exception to the rule. But I feel like that fan base is pretty rabid for anything for 7 content.
Drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
Oh, since it's part of the pyramid scheme to sell crystals.
Mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
Applied. If you buy 1,000 of my crystals for me for only 1 million gil, I'm telling you, your vision will improve, you'll sleep better, you'll have wakefulness.
Can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals?
Look at Gaston, I'm with you.
What? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one.
Dude, you're kind of describing what they're doing on the castle.
Are you with me?
Commit atrocities? Why not? I've already come this far.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Jill, come on now. One more stab.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Jill doesn't get an opinion or choice in the matter, she just comes with. Alright.
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
So what god?
Oriflamme.
The holy.
Whoop. Still got nothing, eh? Thought maybe it would update afterwards or something. Breath of Fire, Breath of Wind. I'll buy that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading route. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it... Oh, just go.
All right.
My name is Otto. I like to blotto.
What do you want?
Ooh, some flame tongue.
Bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Otto barking at his...
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the
You have like a wagon press to ride in? Come on.
Old Sylvester's
Add me to the cabbage.
His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but...
It's a little bit morbid of you, but alright then.
Find her.
Very
She's the
well.
proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Sure.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Oh, Simon Belmont? Hello? Okay, we got some reports. No.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Alright then.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
The entire army.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Freezing Sid.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Yeah. Go up to Northridge, I guess. Northridge we go.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
You're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
Taken.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peek.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. So, will you have a word with them?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to up.
I'll let them know.
Little rat in the foreground?
They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So the quest is just to go talk to another NPC, like that's it? Like take 4 steps and hello. Ready on then?
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Alright. I'll say a lot of the side quests in this game have been pretty low. Like, majority of them have just been like run to point A to point B. Like, a little bit weak in terms of quests, but
You haven't much, but
I
you're
guess it's
free to
fine.
look.
Why would I ever buy these? Like, I got better free items. Ooh.
Good day.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyards.
Is it safe to ride to Northridge now?
Oop, that's not where we're going. Following the wrong quest. Ignore the people I said I was gonna bring food to, just let them starve. Let's go. Yeah, wrong quest. Wrong marker. Whoops. Shit. Whoops.
Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade.
Giant, like, face tattoo. Like, how do you not...
Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Oh, the mark. Okay. I thought you were talking about
I do as Master
the
Quentin
bearer's
commands.
mark. My bad.
And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Bill of Christ, let's go.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Sweet pulley. Let me hear that crunch.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Anyway, back to our quest.
Master Quinton, you'll never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
Yeah.
Get it, boy.
One more. One more. Oh hey, the game actually gave me a trophy. That's awesome. Better not lead to a dead end. For the love of God. How's this? I'll take it, I'll take it. Something at least was up here. Go over there.
Master Quinton says we should build around the ruins as much as we're able.
That's nice.
I'm sick of the
Listen, the next time you see a royal, fly up and peck his eyes out, got it?
Oh boy. I guess we gotta give our decks more love. Go Torgo! The damn map. I figured this should be easier. Whoop. Do I actually just have to be like in a completely different place? Hold on. Fast travel closer, or am I crazy? Seems to be working.
That's it.
Minding my own business.
Northridge.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
The old brothel checkpoint, of course. Well, Clive wants to fast travel back to the brothel. Oh-ho.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Jeez.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded.
Well, that makes you okay.
The flowers.
I'll ignore the other horrible shit you said to me. It's fine.
To please me, more than Sid ever did, anyway. Do you think you could please me?
Fuck you, my name.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago,
Hey, this is how we do it.
kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Go, Clive.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Oh, I don't back here.
Welcome.
God, like earlier. Because everyone just sell garbage. Like, what's the point of the stores? Just buy some extra stuff to have.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
And like, they really expect you to like freaking grind gold or like grind random battles to get enough gil to buy these things? Like,
Fine day to you.
ridiculous. Alright, let's go.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight.
Filth!
Or more Malcolms.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had...
Like every Imperial we meet is dead, right?
The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
To be a little more epic, but alright. 4 steps. Talk.
Thank you for
Cutscene.
seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything,
The old Iron
ask for
Flagon.
me there.
I should probably start here.
Boy, there. What you know about Tatienne?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
You just watched 16,
You have to
girl.
have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Always at the old duck pond.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been
Literally.
sent off on an
Literally an
errand.
escort right now.
Oh boy. You'll be knackered before the real
Not
work begins.
quite an escort mission, but it sort of feels like one.
Told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name.
Excuse me.
But I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Why haven't you said anything for 4 days then, miss?
Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy.
No, a little shit.
Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared.
They have like no records of these people anywhere. Like,
But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in,
Ah.
and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him.
I think she could have said something earlier. Could have prevented this from happening, maybe.
A man from the garrison.
I don't know.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Is it just torn, or is that just like a weird split? Because it's like it's a weird design. Because it's like a ruffle, whatever. Gotta stop looking at the fashion in this game.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Oh. Alright. Do-do-do-do.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
How many brooches do I wear?
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
Old Yannick started to panic when he went to Moor.
Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Greetings. You are one of the dames.
Nay.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Nay.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
The markets are a veritable...
Oriflamme. How many
Is
bears
it
suffered
colored
to keep your
chocobo?
granaries full?
What's Wilder friend? Good. Can't we just ride the chocobos? Like, honestly. I just want a chocobo, I don't want to fight them. Sorry, chocobos are just minding their own business. My bad.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Okay, can't strike down the slave owners. That's Morning.
That's enough dallying, you. Up, a lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's...
Oops. Do you sell better things that are useful yet? No. No, you do not. What is the point of all these stores? There's like no fights, there's nothing in between. Why are there 5 stores with the same items? Silly.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
Who's the quarrel?
Trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
Oh, the constable!
Reach at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier.
Yannick, you sick cock.
A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit
Well
an
then,
expensive one.
very good.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Couple fence? Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's like little things in this game that I think would be cool if they could like let you hop walls or just, you know, make the game a little more traversable. It would be nice.
Death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Stay down.
Oh, you got me.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man.
Home in hand.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
That comb really is there. Amazing.
So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
Yeah.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yeah, sure.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Yeah, I'll be back. Hope you made all the way here
Still
too.
in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet
Convenient.
you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete. Let's go. I mean, a little RNG on this one. Let's go.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks.
The comb.
Counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Okay, we got a dog. Good dog.
After it.
Oh, doggo. Oh, doggo. Yeah. One more. Is there... Actually, I'm curious. Do the dog's stats actually increase when we're... No? Okay. Almost a fine hound, you know? We're on our way. We're gonna be a fine hound in no time. Dang.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Alright, feels like they could have just came to the village. We're in the same place, basically. It's cool, it's cool. One more walking. One more walking. A lot of walking.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Treasure houses. Nice.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
I think one random sound effect, there's like brothels. Amazing.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. and may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
It's still like spinning out of control in the background.
If the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight.
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest
Well,
of
behind the
us
scenes, Sid's literally sitting on a throne, like drinking a goblet in the air.
voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back.
Behind me. Whoops.
So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Alright. I think this might be a good spot. We're going to be getting into a new area. Maybe this is where we'll call it today. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think it's a good spot to stop for now. Next time we're going to make it into Orin Flame, and we're going to see what's going on. We're going to destroy the crystal. I'll get into some epic battles. Till then, that was a lot of dialogue for one chapter, but so it goes. I think I'm going to go play some Hearthstone. New patch just dropped, which has actually been pretty good. But until then, see y'all tomorrow. I think we'll do another chapter or two Final Fantasy. Maybe do some Hearthstone. See how tomorrow goes. I'll do a bit of a later stream too, because I'm off on Friday, so see how it goes. But as always, I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy.